Hello to the gamers. Thank you for being here. Kate's YouTube got hacked by an Elon Musk crypto scammer. So we're lucky enough that I have like some contacts at YouTube, so I can get the process for that started a little faster, and hopefully she doesn't have to go through the all of the waiting game at least. So that's why I'm late this morning. The process has begun. I've seen it. I mean, this is like a classic YouTube phishing thing. I've seen it happen to lots of other channels. I'm sure it'll get sorted. Just annoying. It's annoying to go through the process because she doesn't have access to her Gmail. So every step of the process has been like, just have her log into this and fill out this form. And I'm like, well, she can't log in because she doesn't have access to her Gmail. And they're like, that's okay. You can figure it out. Like, you can just fill it out yourself. So then while I'm filling it out, it's asking for like all these pieces of info that are really easy to find if you have access to your Gmail. But I'm like, she doesn't have access to her Gmail. And then they're like required fields. So I have to come up with dummy data that allows the field to be submitted, but is not actually real data. So it took a bit, but that's okay. Letterboxed, log, gross, point blank, rating, 3.5 stars and a heart. I liked it. I thought it was a little unfocused, but it had a lot of style. I like John Cusack in spite of himself and in spite of the last 10 years of movies that he's made. I like Dan Aykroyd in spite of himself. I enjoyed it. Also, great soundtrack. 3.5 out of 5 sounds so much worse than 7 out of 10. Me, on my first day of fractions class in the 4th grade. But hang on, 3.5 is a smaller number than 7. 1999, 404 million views, Easy Part 2. This is Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away. Nope, no it is not. My baby takes the morning train. She works from 9 to 5 and then I need electric guitar at a minimum. Oh, no scrubs. They weren't joking. It is a part 2. Baka-da-dunk, baka-da-dunk. That guitar makes it, bro. Scrubs. No. Scrubs. Ticky. Yeah, okay. They kind of went off on this one. Okay, KK. Okay, they went off on that one, no doubt about it. I'm legit 30 years old. I've never heard this in my life. It took me 6 guesses. That's crazy. I mean, I believe that you are a real individual, but I mean, that's surprising because this might be the most popular song of 1999. I guess you would be like 6 when it came out, something like that. 5 or 6. No way. I mean, it's in the top 5 of 1999 for sure. Most popular songs of 1999. Okay. Billboard Hot 100 singles of 1999. Number 1 was Believe by Cher. Number 2, No Scrubs. Number 3, Angel of Mine by Monica. That's a Angel of Mine. That one, right? Heartbreak Hotel, Whitney Houston featuring Faith Evans and Kelly Price. I don't know about that one. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. I got to think that if they re-rank, that one would probably be at the top, maybe. Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. I would have to think that that one would probably be like number 2 or number 3 if they were to re-rank it. Lots of classics in here. Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas. But for me personally, I think Smooth is kind of like, it's more like Rob Thomas featuring Santana, if you'll allow me the controversial take. I mean, Rob Thomas is the singer. I'm not trying to besmirch the guitarist. I'm just saying. What's with the share hate? It's not share hate. I just personally don't believe that Believe is the number one song of 1999 in terms of legacy, at the very least. It was very popular. It was on the radio a lot. Certainly, I think top 5 is a reasonable place to put it, but does it have the same kind of legacy as Baby One More Time, the song that launched the career of one of the last pop idols of the 20th century? I don't think it does. I know these. She's So High by Tal Bachman, number 51. Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega, number 42, right below Doo Wop That Thing by Lauryn Hill. What the hell is Doo Wop That Thing doing at 41? That should be like number 7, man. I mean, it clears all these 98 Degrees songs. It clears All I Have to Give by Backstreet Boys. That's not even one of like the Backstreet Boys' top 8 jams. Did I ever tell you my Tal Bachman She's So High story? I was being driven back from like an amusement park with my friend in my friend's mom's van, and that song came on, and I said, I hate this song. And then she said, if you don't like this song, you can get out of the car. And then she was like serious. She was a very stern woman. Like, she was serious about it. She was like, I will take no Tal Bachman sass in this vehicle while I'm driving. And you know what? No, it's not based, because the song kind of fucking sucks, bro. It's not a good song. I was right at age 11 or whatever. Okay. / marker Balatro. We're back with some Balatro. It's going to be a landmark day. Because we're doing Jackbox. Well, hello, am I still here? We're doing Jackbox again. We're doing Jackbox at noon. No flushes. Tommy Shelby voice. No flushes. No flushes. Me when my toilet is broken and the power's out and I'm explaining to my whole family, no flushes. No freaking flushes. That's how it works, right? Definitely when I lived in the country. Okay, fine. You know what? Just for you. There you go. When I lived in the country, when the power went out, my grandparents were always like, do not flush the toilet. Because, like, if you flush the toilet, like, I don't know what's going to happen. They always make it seem like your toilet's going to explode. Oh, no, he's already cooked? What are you talking about? Am I already cooked? I'm being gaslit right now. This happens all the time. Maybe it didn't happen in Indonesia, but in North America, we're not dealing with good toilets. When the power goes out, if you're on a well, they're like, do not flush the toilet or your house is going to overflow with shit. I'm not saying you got to plug in your toilet. I don't know. There's a well and a sump pump, and I don't fully understand the ecosystem of plumbing, okay? Also, I know that this sounds like it's very 90s coded. When I was a kid, you know how like in a movie, it'll be like a romantic comedy, and the male lead will like go into the bathroom because he has to pee or poop really bad, and then someone goes like, Jeff, and he goes, yeah, what is it? And then she's like, I hope you're not using the guest bathroom because the toilet doesn't work. And then he's got to figure a way to like get the shit out of the toilet without getting covered in shit before they go to the steakhouse. That shit has actually happened to me like 4 times. I don't know why everybody in their house just has a bathroom where the toilet doesn't work. It's actually like, it's kind of disrespectful. Like you'd be like hanging out in the basement, and then the person that brought you to the basement would go upstairs. You'd go take a piss in the bathroom, and they'd be like, oh, you didn't piss in the toilet, did you? That toilet doesn't work. And I'm like, well, can you put like some caution tape over it or something like that? Like that's, what a prank. Now you got a bowl full of piss you can't do anything with. And I'm the asshole for some reason. Anyway. I mean, like, no toilet paper is one thing, but a toilet that is there but doesn't work is like, I mean, what did you expect? Like, you literally had your whole life to try to fix it, and you just decided, like, nah, I'll just do it later. You know what I was thinking? We've been watching The Office. Hey, Rex Mechanica, thank you for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. We've been watching The Office while eating dinner. Still a funny show. Up until a certain point. We haven't gotten to the dinner party episode yet. That's kind of like where I peak and then fall off a little bit. It occurred to me that probably Arrested Development is the real answer for this, But The Office is like one of the first popular sitcoms I can remember that didn't have like a catchphrase. Admittedly, they do it. They have like, that's what she said, which makes you laugh every time because it's like, you know, it activates the pattern recognition part of your brain. But every sitcom that I grew up with had a catchphrase. Even like Seinfeld doesn't really have a catchphrase, but it kind of has a catchphrase, you know? My hover boots! They don't hover! And then Kramer comes in and opens the door and like smashes it. Newman's a catchphrase, that's true. No soup for you is not a catchphrase. It only appears in one episode. The episode with the soup Nazi. That doesn't make it a catchphrase. That's just something one guy says. That's just a quotable moment. It is kind of crazy to think about, like, can you imagine being a member of a live studio audience for a sitcom taping and, like, laughing every time at the jokes even though they have to do, like, 15 takes? Like, that sounds like, just to watch a 22-minute episode of Seinfeld, you had to sit in a chair and watch the same episode, like, 7 times. And yet, as a kid, that was, like, my dream. Even as a teenager, I think, you know, I was like, dude, I would love to go to Los Angeles. Oh, really? You want to see, like, the Hollywood sign? You want to see the Walk of Fame? You want to go down to Venice Beach? Nah, bro. I could go be in the studio audience for, like, Regis and Kelly. And then after that, maybe go to, like, the Maury show. And then maybe, like, I could be at the Price is Right taping or something like that. Dude, you can watch the episodes before they air. There's nothing like the thrill of live entertainment. There's always money in the banana stand. I guess Arrested Development did have some catchphrases. I've made a huge mistake. There's always money in the banana stand. Pop secret. Okay, now we're talking. This could be like a full planet build. Go see a Star War, no touching. Can you not use pronouns and only use antecedents so I can understand what's going on just by listening? All right, but first, I can probably do that. I'm a pretty capable guy. But I do need you to explain to me what an antecedent is. It's for when you have an upset stomach. +2. +2. Nobody knows. Okay, nobody knows. You ever feel like listen, I know that we're making fun of the boomers all the time. It's hard to take the boomers' side in anything without, you know, if you ever show kindness to someone over the age of 47, people are like, you're out of touch, to say nothing of human decency. But you ever realize, like, life must have been pretty hard in some ways, like 30 years ago? When I would go out for, like, family dinners, I feel like everybody over the age of 30 had to take, like, 8 pills before they ate anything. It would be like, oh, spaghetti? All right, 1 second. I got to run to the medicine cabinet and get, like, one of these and one of these and one of these. Oh, otherwise the spaghetti, the warm semolina flour noodles with tomato sauce on top is going to go off like an atom bomb in my duodenum. I'm like, I'm 35. I'm not like that at all, although I did almost die due to bacterial infection, to be fair. But then the problem was they wouldn't give me the damn medicine, so it's like the exact opposite. And I don't know anybody else who's like that either. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I feel like it was so normalized back in, 1995. Like my grandpa, I guess he was probably like in his 50s at this point. Dude was eating Tums after everything. He would have like a glass of water and then chew on like 3 Rolaids. Hey, Anel, I gotta ask, what the fuck was up with the dismemberment plan poll on Twitter? What do you mean? Don't take this the wrong way. Why are motherfuckers always like, whoa, why did you drop a reference to this thing on Sunday? It's because it's a fucking good album. What, you think you're the only loser who discovered good music when they should have been out partying? There's hundreds and thousands of us, brother. We're all cut from the same cloth. You got me? I got me too. What's the relation to the presidents? Well, the Emergency and I cover kind of looks like a fucked up Richard Nixon doodle. Like, I think it's possible that Richard Nixon was actually from hell. Did you, every other president was drawing like a horse or like themselves, and Richard Nixon was drawing like fucked up tesseracts and shit, like optical illusions and stuff. Like, that dude was birthed from Hades, I think. Like, that's insane. What was going on in his brain, man? Did you know, I learned this while exercising my medical trauma, Did you know that at the end of the day, there's a billion different medicines on the market, right? But at the end of the day, there's actually only like 4 different types of medicine. I learned this oh my gross Michelle. I learned this in particular when I was taking Imodium. And my doctor was like, why are you taking Imodium? And I was like, so I don't poop my pants. And he's like, you really shouldn't take it too often. It's an opiate. So it turns out there is no, like, anti-diarrhea medicine is just very, very, like, diluted heroin. And then there's also antihistamines. Antihistamines are also like the medicine, the over-the-counter medicine you can get that makes you go to sleep. And then, I don't know, there's like a couple of other different types of medicine that are out there. But you would, when you walk into the pharmacy, you would think that science has invented 900 different medicines, but it's actually like 5 different medicines, and it's just dosage that changes the effect. Let me guess, Pepto-Bismol? No, Pepto-Bismol is one of those medicines that doesn't do anything. I say it as someone who keeps it in the house. It literally does do something. It turns your poop gray sometimes, which is interesting. I'm a believer that 90% of the efficacy of Pepto-Bismol is that it tastes like medicine. So your brain goes, oh, this is helpful. Like it, because it's kind of like chalky and a little creamy. Like when you drink it, you're like, oh, this is like, if my tummy had a sunburn, this would like soothe it. It bangs with a Sprite. Now listen, that I do believe. That I do believe. Isn't that just Buckley's? Buckley's has different active ingredients, but is apparently another medicine that doesn't work. Even though I've taken it and it works, medical science says that all cough medicine that doesn't have pseudoephedrine in it is snake oil. What about ginger ale? Ginger ale works. It's girl math. It's mom science. I don't know how to explain it, but ginger ale works. Absolutely. Most ginger ale doesn't contain ginger. Yeah, but it still works. It has the spirit of ginger somewhere inside of it. It's like Coke Zero doesn't have sugar, but it tastes sweet. Make it make sense. People will be like, Super Bowl's only important from Americans, and then we'll also go to their 8-year-old kids' basketball games. So true. So true. Cook 'em, king. Or whatever. I don't know. Let me think about this. Explain? There's nothing to explain. Don't rag on the Super Bowl if your kid plays sports, bro. It's that easy. Hey, NL. Just wanted to watch today's Balatro video. I gotta say, I'm impressed. The tactical decision to play to infuriate Type A chatters was immense. You have to acknowledge, okay, the absurdity of the fact that I'm like a man who is, if not at middle age, very quickly approaching middle age. And people are still like, hey, did you see the YouTube comments about how you played with your toys wrong in today's episode? And I'm like, brother, are we really going to be doing this up to age 50? Like, no disrespect, you know how much of a loser I would be if I cared that much? If I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I will play digital roguelite poker better in the next episode. We're just trying to have some fun here, man. We're just telling jokes. That would be insane. Can you imagine what I would look like if I was the kind of guy who was like getting torn up spiritually over that? That would be madness. Middle age in Canada is about 40 because the average age at death is 81.75. Most pedantic dude in the world be like, actually middle age is technically 1 nanosecond long, as long as it's the exact half of your life. There's a range associated with middle age, bro. Middle age is like plus or minus 10 years on either. It might even be plus or minus 15 years on either side. I would say from like 40 to like 60 is middle age. And then like 61 onwards, you're pretty old. 40 and under, you're still, you know, you're not young necessarily, but you're not middle age yet. I think 35 to 55. I mean, obviously there's like some bias here. I feel like 40 is, I don't mind being middle age. If anything, I look at what like middle age people deal with versus like what people in their 20s deal with. And I'm like, you know, give me more of that middle age drama. Instead of like, oh, somebody was fucking rude to me on Twitter today. It's like, oh, my car exploded. I look at that stuff aspirationally. But I just don't think 35 is middle-aged in the modern era. I feel like 40 is middle-aged. I know, I'm not just talking about me. I know other 35-year-olds, and I'm like, they're not middle-aged yet. Most of them, at least. Many of them are actually still basically like living as if they're 24. And you're going to say based, but it's not that based. But they're also not living like they're 50. Because people, you might think, oh, what's living like you're 50 like? Well, it's not just going to bed early. It's just like, the way I think about middle-aged in our current generation is more like using Yahoo email and then watching a lot of television. Not streaming, but like television. What's weird is that television is actually like kind of more based than watching Netflix these days. But anyway, I gotta think that one through. Also, I saw a tweet. This is like 2 months ago. I saw a tweet, and it's not that I shouldn't say I got mad at it. I just saw it as untrue. It was like someone was like, I was talking to my mom, and she told me that at a certain age you stop feeling your age. Like somewhere between 18 and 26, you just think of yourself as that age forever. And then to test if it was true, I texted my aunt and I was like, how old do you feel? And she's like, oh yeah, that's true. I've been 23 since I was like 31. I think that shit is false as fuck, bro. Like you can feel that way, but it is not a universal truth. My ass feels 35. I don't feel 35 like, oh, my joints. I'm just saying, like, when I think about my mental age in my head, I'm not like I'm 27, you know? I'm like, I'm 35. When I was 27, I was more juvenile. Now that I'm 35, I'm less juvenile. But when I'm 40, I'll probably look at my 35-year-old self and be like, it's still pretty juvenile. Don't say that's true. Your ass is probably like 26. You're like, yeah, I'm 26, but I feel like I stopped aging when I was 24. You got to get more distance, bro. You're zoomed in on the scanning electron microscope. You got to take a couple of steps back. Call me back when you're 40. If you're like, I'm 40, but mentally I'm 22, I'd be like, fucking check, please. I don't want to have dinner with you. We're not going to have much in common. Where do you enjoy chatting the most? I'll answer the question. I'm not responding to the question with toxicity, but I need to know what you mean. Like, I guess what I'm asking is, are you asking what website? Or are you asking like about a place that exists in the physical domain? Every chat's got its own vibe. I love chatting in Chibli's chat because people in there are in the mood to laugh and to joke around. And they recognize me, and I think I get more attention as a result of that. So that's great. Also, a staggering amount of emotes. In Apollo's chat, I like chatting because I'm like a shit disturber. And I feel like Apollo's chat, because a lot of his audience came from Among Us, they have no idea who I am, so they think I'm putting out like weird vibes. Like he'll be playing Pal World and be like, I'm gonna get my not Pokemon to go work in the mine, and if it brings me 800 stone, then I can build a clubhouse. And then people in his chat are like, actually, you only need 771 stone. And I'm in his chat like, you know, me when my balls fall off. Oh no, has anyone seen my balls? They fell off. And then sometimes like nobody will reply at all. And it just goes like, it just gets scrolled by like game mechanic messages over the next 45 seconds. And it makes me laugh every time. And then he'll go like, I can hear him go like, hi, Ryan. Oh, man. I can tell like when he reads it and then he doesn't want to reply. And it's so good. Which is his right, by the way. It is his right not to reply. Why the ops sound like this, though? Vine boom. I know, like, listen, that still kind of pisses me off. I know I would, like, go... I am completely ignored when I go into Apollo's chat, which is also very funny to me. I'm not offended. I lean into it, and I find it hilarious. When I go into, like, Justin's chat, I'm like, I'm shitposting. People are like, oh, my God, Ryan, hi. I go into Apollo's chat. He was playing Valorant yesterday, right? Not ever acknowledging the chat, not ever glancing at the chat. I typed in chat,
how many subs to change your in-game name to, I forget what I said it was gonna be, but it was like, hey, would you blow me or something like that. And the no replies, but not only no replies from him, but also no acknowledgement whatsoever from chat, which really makes me think that there might be like a Discord back channel where people are like, oh, this guy's back again. Oh my god, this... Oh, don't you hate when this partnered streamer shows up in Apollo's chat and harsh the vibes by trying to make all these jokes? Also, like, I don't know. I was a little offended that I wasn't even being recognized in chat, because it's like Valorant chat. Have you ever seen Valorant chat? People aren't talking about anything. Like, I'm trying to get in there. I'm like, hey, let's get this party started. Hey, chat, my doctor called me. I finally got my diagnosis. OMG, what was it? It turns out I had simultaneous infections of ligma and sugma at the same time. Crickets. And no appreciation for the streamer for trying to liven up the atmosphere a little bit. Instead, people were like, we'd really prefer if you leave. We're trying to focus on spectating the Valorant right now. And then, like, somebody on the other team had an op. I don't know if you've ever heard the op in Valorant, but it actually sounds like the Vine boom. So I kept typing in chat, yo, why the op sound like this? And then I put the boom emoji. And it was going like, and every time it went off, I was like, yo, why the op sound like this though? And I was putting the boom emoji and nobody was giving me anything at all. People weren't even saying -2. I was just being completely ignored. Look at what Valorant does to a dude, man. Cause like I was trying to get chat moving, bro. Like, it's Valorant. It's not Apollo's fault, except that he chose to play Valorant. But in Valorant chat, like, nobody's talking, right? We need more uncommon jokers, bro. That'll go crazy. So I'm typing, and I'm, like, trying to get people going. I'm saying, why does the op sound like this? Vine boom? I typed it, like, 10 times, and nobody replied at all. Or sometimes they would reply with, like, some patronizing shit. They'd be like, hi, Ryan. Don't you have some super auto pets to be recording? And I'm like, yo, man, fuck you. I'm trying to start, like, some ambiance in the damn chat. I'm trying to get it pumping a little bit. And people are like, shh, I'm watching mid. I'm watching connector. The other thing, I hate to do this, is, like, I'm giving you the keys to tilt other streamers. And one day I'll learn my lesson that it's, like, not the right thing to do. Because people still will, like, go into someone's chat and be like, why are they breathing so loud? And then, like, tilt the streamer and get banned and be like, hey, NL, I used your tech and I got banned. Like, I know. But one of the things that tilts me to, like, the stratosphere is when I join a chat and then someone says, aren't you supposed to be, like, asleep by now? Like, isn't it past your bedtime? And then I look at the clock and it's like 7:50 Pacific time, and I'm like, man, fuck you, bro. I mean, you got me, but fuck you. Where do you get off, man? And they're right? No, this is how I know I'm 35 and not 25. Because when it's past my bedtime, you know where you can find my ass? Fucking in bed. So that I can wake up in the morning and do this shit all over again. My ass is not 23. I'm never like, oh, it's my bedtime. Let's be bad and stay up and play a game that I find a little bit boring anyway. Like, there's no... It doesn't make sense, man. No, it's like... So, yeah, we're getting Kate's YouTube account back, but it has to go through the proper, like, tech support channel, so it's just gonna... It's gonna take a bit, but it's gonna get done. What happened to it? It got compromised by an Elon Musk crypto scammer. Now, to be fair, I don't think it's Mr. Musk himself. I don't want to put that evil on him, but they are using his image. Oh, I didn't discard one card like a fool. And that's what really burns me up, is like, that guy's like my hero. To put this, like, sure, yeah, I sympathize with my wife or whatever. Like, yeah, it's really stressful. But at the same time, like, somebody think of Elon. Poor guy wasn't even doing anything, and now he's accused of hacking my wife's YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of tweets that are, like, genuinely in the worst tweets ever made, obviously.
I think if we were doing a bracket for me, the number one tweet has to be like when Elon tweeted, like, I haven't had sex in a long time. And then the reply that is like, no way, man, you gotta be kidding. Like, I'm totally straight and the thought of doing it disgusts me, but I would get down on my knees and take one for the team. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? It's so good. What about the decanting one? That one is almost, I mean, like, without being too rude, because, like, that guy's just a guy. That one is almost, like, more pathetic than the tweet that says, even though I'm straight, I would suck you off to completion. The one that's like, you wanted another glass of wine. I said we have to decant it first. You said Honey Badger drinks when he wants. I made the clutch move of ordering us pizza at 1 a.m. That one is really bad, too. Like, oh, man. That was a great build, though, by the way. That was a great build. No more flush. Okay, I'll try. Okay, I'll try. Tommy Needy Drinky is also really bad. That's another classic horrible tweet for sure. Congrats on your baby. What are you going to name it? Newt Gingrich's mom, Newt Gingrich. Is that an original? Did you make that up? Because that's really funny. That's really good. That's fire. That's amazing. That's a classic tweet. Oh, man. Did you see that stuff about Drake? I don't really want to get into all of that. It's been a long couple days. Any thoughts on Oscar nominations? Yeah, I got a couple of thoughts on Oscar nominations. How did Anatomy of a Fall not get submitted as France's option for Best Foreign Language Film for the Academy? Oh, it's because the director, Justine Triet, criticized the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, and him raising the retirement age in France. So as retribution, they submitted a different movie. Not my ass getting mad and then looking up the other movie and seeing that it has universal critical acclaim, 99% plus on Rotten Tomatoes, and won several awards as well. Okay, oh, maybe they were cooking with that one. I don't know. By the way, I've never seen Anatomy of a Fall. I would like to, though. Maybe it'll come to Disney Plus at some point. It kind of sucked. Wait. You can't say that yet. You have to wait until after the Oscars when it wins a couple, and then you go, actually, it's overrated. So if you think that Anatomy of a Fall sucked, you should start posting about that in, like, I'm going to say November 2023. You'll say something like, Poor Things should have won over Anatomy of a Fall, but you guys aren't ready for that conversation yet. There's your engagement farming. Oh, sorry, November 2024. My mistake. No, I've never eaten at a Texas Roadhouse. I think I would love to eat at every chain restaurant in the United States of America that I've never eaten at and give my thoughts. One of my dreams in life, I'd love to eat at a Long John Silver's. And I've heard that there is no reason to be excited about that. But I gotta know. I just gotta know. I used to see ads for it. I love fried fish. I gotta see, man. You don't have to do that. I think it'd be fun though. Even if it sucked, I would be like, it would be nice to know that it sucked. You know what I mean? I've never eaten at many American chain restaurants. I'm not just talking about I'm not just talking about like fast food. I'm talking about fast casual too. I don't believe I've ever eaten at an Applebee's, but I have eaten at a Chili's. I've never eaten at a Sizzler. I've never eaten at a Ponderosa, a Texas Roadhouse. There's lots of places I would love to if given the option. Spectral card? Sweet Greens? No, I don't think I've ever eaten at a Sweet Green. No Ruby Tuesday. No Sonic. Hold the Hedgehog. There's these places I've seen ads for that I've just gotta know. Or I'd like to. I shouldn't say gotta, but I'd like to know. Olive Garden I have eaten at. And honestly, it was worth eating at Olive Garden. I feel like it changed my life. Just because I had been of the opinion that it was the worst restaurant of all time, just from the bad buzz surrounding it. And then when I ate there, I was like, it's not bad at all. It's totally fine. So I have been to a Cracker Barrel, but I didn't eat at it. And I'll tell you why. It was on a bus trip from Canada to New York City, and it was on the way back. And at the time, I was like very nutrition pilled. I was also very hungry, but you know, it's a bus tour to New York City, so it was full of senior citizens. They said, let's stop at the Cracker Barrel for dinner on the way back. I looked at the menu, and almost everything on the menu was like 1,000 calories plus, maybe even like 1,500 calories plus. And I said, quite frankly, I would rather starve. So I just didn't eat anything. So I wish I knew more about the Cracker Barrel experience, but I do not. I mean, if you were crushing 2-hour Pelotons, you could afford the calories. It's true. I mean, this was way back in the day. But then the way it's funny, because like the place I was at in my life, this was like 2008 or 2009 or something. I probably like got back to my university house like late that night and then drank like 14 James Ready 5.5s, which is like twice as many calories as eating something at Cracker Barrel. And like literally no nutrients whatsoever. So I'm like, oh, there's a lot of saturated fat in that. What's your top #1 Beatles album? You know, it's funny, it's a question we've ended up, we answer it a lot. When I was 17, it was Revolver. I think it's the most McCartney-pilled album. It's them at the height of their pop sensibilities. When I was in college, it was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I think it's got a collection of fantastic songs that play to the strengths of all the songwriters in the band. And also it's a kind of a funny concept album, I guess, which appeals. I like a concept album, like The Streets of Grand Don't Come for Free. Now that I'm older, it's become Abbey Road. I always felt as a kid or as a teenager that like the medley section at the end of Abbey Road was kind of like, you know, 12 unfinished songs that didn't really go together. As an adult, I kind of dig that vibe. It's like they wrote like a 10 out of 10 hook and said, I'm too lazy to finish this fucker. Let's just move on. Wait 5 years, it'll be the White Album. Of course that's your contention. You just discovered the Beatles through Anthony Fantano's must-listen-to albums of the 1960s YouTube video. Yeah, Revolver's going to be your favorite album until you discover Rubber Soul. Then you're going to read more about the Beatles' rivalry with the Beach Boys, and you're going to get really into Pet Sounds and Brian Wilson's Smile. Then you're going to be really into Daniel Johnson and stuff like that, of course, until next month when you finally decide that you're going to become a 100 Gex head. Matt Damon talking to a Pitchfork Media acolyte in a bar in Good Will Hunting. You like apples in stereo? I got best new music. How do you like them apples in stereo? That's true. The Olivia Tremor control is the next obvious step. Me in my car singing only the bass parts for the Olivia Tremor controls, jumping fences. With every day, my dear, we both know that this world makes no sense. When you jumped everybody's fences. My ass retired from the Air Force. First off, I know it's you, Hot Boy Toke, so no, you didn't. But let's pretend you did. Retired from the Air Force at 42. Now I'm shitposting in your chat. What do you do when you retire from the military with a pension at like age 38? Do you just go get like another job and collect your pension? Yeah? That's fucking sweet. I'm not saying you should join the military. I'm saying that deal is fucking sweet, though. It kind of sucks. They try their hardest not to pay you. I believe that, but like in concept, at least, it's a pretty sick deal. First McDonald's, now Army recruitment. No, you got me all back. I'm just saying it's a sick deal, bro. I'm not saying like I wouldn't do it or I would have done it. But I kind of wish that it had been done for me because it sounds sweet to be like 38 and have the government send you a check like every day for the rest of your life. Well, maybe not every day. That would really raise the cost of your stamp budget. But you wish you had free money? I know, and somehow it's controversial. Meanwhile, you guys have like 2.23% mortgages. All of a sudden, I'm the asshole for wanting free money just because you already got yours? I have a 1.7% mortgage. Man, get the fuck out of here. 1.7% mortgage, ass. Your ass smoking a cigar, sitting on a pile of gold coins, watching the inflation print come in at 11% in 2022. Scrooge McDuck ass. I love that for you, though. I do love that for you. That's pretty sick. Fuck the banks. Always remember who the enemy's not your common man, okay? The enemy is the bank. Or sometimes they really help us out, I guess. But I don't know who the enemy is, really. But it's not your neighbor, okay? Probably. Unless you got like a don't worry, darling situation going on. I'm still pissed off. I know just enough about it to be pissed off, but to not fully understand why I'm pissed off. How the hell did Silicon Valley go out of business? You're the bank, bro. It's still, like, I know that we're like a year and a half on from it at this point, but like this shit pisses me off. You're the bank. People give you money and you go, here's 25 basis points of interest on it. And then you take their money and give it to somebody at like 3%. Like, what are you doing, bro? It doesn't make any sense. Sorry. I know, that's not why you're here. It still boggles my mind, okay?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Hello.
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 I used to read all the time, man.
I'm really enjoying it, man. So it was one of those things where I was like, oh man, like I saw a bunch of friends are reading it too. And they all started like a week or two ago, and I was like, fuck, I got to catch up. Oh no. And then I read more than half the book in a day. And I was like, damn, I like this stuff, huh? Reading's cool.
Dude, that's how I read as well. I have to get like immersed. Otherwise, I'll reread the first chapter 17 times before anything like gets absorbed.
I was worried nothing would get absorbed, but I'm like engrossed in it.
Yeah, I tried to read Dune.
Very good.
I tried to read Dune like 3 separate times, and I just
that is insane.
I could not get into it because like every time I try to read it, it's just like I get overwhelmed by like the names and the language. I'm just trying to read because I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? Who's this guy they're talking about again? I can't fucking remember.
I remember trying to do that with all the Game of Thrones books when the first season aired. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna read those, and then like I got through the first chapter and I was like, all right, they named like 40 motherfuckers who all sound like Fjord and Bjord and Bjorn. And fuck this.
Reading is so funny to me because like it seems like the only hobby where people are like, you know what I'm going to do this year? I'm going to read, I don't know, 136,000 pages.
Yeah.
Most people, like, if you imagine a day one at the gym, you're like, what are you doing at the gym today? It's your first day. You're like, I think I'm going to become the world's strongest man. I think I'm going to deadlift 1,000 pounds. They would be like, why don't you work up to it a little bit, buddy? Why don't you start with like a little green eggs and ham? You're like, no, I've decided I got a little bit of spare time. Maybe I'll read the entire Wheel of Time series.
Tolstoy's an easy read, right? I'll start there.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be able to tell people without lying that I've read War and Peace. Where is it? Wait, what? What's the problem?
It's going gremlin, dude.
I just couldn't find in my OBS sources. I couldn't find my Discord window.
All right, Beelzebub.
Code. Yo, it's Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I love Wednesday.
Yeah, well, and Malf's here. That means we can't wheel.
But I need to get some revenge. Well, you know what? We'll play it by ear.
I'll allow one wheel.
Oh,
you don't understand, Malf. Ryan's on a dry streak right now.
It's the only reason we're playing today.
He's down bad.
He's down.
I think I lost 3 or 4 yesterday.
You lost every game.
I lost every game, but the losing the wheel hurts more. And they weren't even, like, I wasn't on the top of my game trivia-wise, but, like, I was hanging.
It was one of my worst trivia showings, I think.
You won
I
though.
watched the
too.
librarian's
I still
video
want a
and
game.
I was laughing so hard.
Oh, press
Wait,
the sorry. That's
hold
me.
on. C
That's me.
dot dot is typing. Oh, C dot dot is typing though.
I do see C dot dot is typing.
That's all right. Chibley hates pole mine.
Not so fast.
No, it's his favorite game. It's he says he passed this one. Okay.
Oh.
Well, now we gotta play wheel. The field is wide open.
Because you insulted,
my
it's 'cause you insulted him yesterday.
Boy's not even here, and you're gonna do it like that, man. Jesus Christ.
What should I call you?
Is it because yesterday I said thanks for waking up at 7 a.m. just a hit joke for me 100 times?
Oh, I love
Probably.
snacks.
Definitely not a sandwich. Okay,
I mean-
easy number one.
This is
All
okay.
of these
can
are
we
not
just-
sandwiches except for a meatball sub.
So shut the front
the
door. A hot
point.
dog is a sandwich, okay?
No,
I'm
it's
sick and tired. It's the same as a meatball
It might be my
sub.
number one answer.
Instead of balls,
That's
it's a tube of
crazy.
meat,
No,
Justin.
there's a number one here. That's
There's a clear
definitely
number
Can
one.
somebody
not a
explain
sandwich.
to me what a cucumber roll-up is?
It is, imagine a wrap,
Yeah.
and instead of a wrap, you've got a cucumber surrounding it, almost like a sushi.
You take a rolling pin
Okay,
or whatever, you flatten out a
okay.
piece of bread.
This sucks. There's like 3 that are the fucking same.
Yeah, anything where you're any wrap related object is
Right,
just
like-
not a sandwich to me. That we have a word for that. It's called a wrap.
True.
Fucker.
This is tough,
This
man.
is gonna be hard, and I'm like already like stealing myself for the terrible opinions.
Yeah, I think you can make a hot dog sandwich if you cut the hot dogs in half and put them on bread.
A hot dog bun is just a smaller sub bun. A hot dog is a tube of meat. A meatball is a ball of meat. It's like how?
I think I know what number 1 is for sure.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you think it is? I'm not on your team.
Oh, I get
Number
to pick?
number 2, 3, 4. I went with any wrap.
What'd you pick as number one?
Who, me? or Corey?
This was up there on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
This is my
Okay.
number 2.
This didn't even make it onto my list.
This is my number 1, but
That was
you
my
know.
number 4.
That shit kind of a sandwich in my head.
3? No, my number 3, I think.
I'll tell you just, I think burrito has to be like number one.
I think burrito could be number 1. I think quesadilla is more of an argument, though.
It's
I don't
all
know.
bad.
Yeah, neither
Like,
of them are. I think
Think of it
quesadilla
this
is
way.
going to be up there.
A burrito is sandwiched on all sides, all 6.
The
It
problem
may
with
be the
quesadilla is
most
it's got the
sandwich.
cheese in it, so like people are like, oh, it's got cheese, meat,
Yeah,
and
but it's
bread.
just- It's like just tortillas, though. Like I think it's as not a sandwich as a burrito, but like even weirder because it's like pressed and then cut like a pizza.
I'm looking at hot dog because like,
I could see that being
It's
number
controversial.
One out of spite.
yeah, number
freaking-
one out of spite. Yeah,
You guys actually believe it, or are you just trying to play the people?
I do actually believe it.
Why though, Justin? Okay,
'Cause it's
is
on
a hot
a-
dog bun not just a smaller
I'm going for it.
sub bun?
He's going for it. I don't think it is.
It's a sandwich. Like
This has got
I'm
to be
sorry.
low. This has got to be low.
Fifth.
Not as low as I
just
thought.
outside.
Not as low as I thought.
Outside.
Yeah, it should have been lower, but frickin'.
All right. Nobody knows what a cucumber roll-up is. It must be
That's my
far
number 1.
away from being a. Oh, do you think that's number 1?
That's my number 1 in
That's
my
a good point.
It has no bread.
You know,
I
can
thought
I?
I thought you flattened a piece of bread like a piece of bread and cut off the crust and then roll it up.
Or like a
with-
That's a
cucumber
cucumber
sandwich.
roll up?
I thought so. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I'm
I'm
gonna
thinking like you
run
have a
something
Naruto
by
roll.
you. If
I think I. Oh, go ahead.
this is it's tough, but I'll tell you one thing: a turkey wrap is obviously not a sandwich, but it's so much more of a sandwich than a cucumber roll up, just because it has turkey on it. Ergo, it must be 3 or 4.
I think a cucumber roll-up could also have turkey.
I think this is low on the list.
No!
Wow.
How could it be a sandwich? It's wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, but other
agree.
stuff is less of a sandwich then.
Bro, a quesadilla is way more of a sandwich than a
if
turkey
they-
wrap.
No.
It's
I'm going
just a grilled
quesadilla.
cheese with tortillas instead of bread.
I think Corey's saying the cucumber roll up is number one. If that's the case, burrito is guaranteed to be 3 or 4.
It's gonna be. I think burrito or cucumber roll-up are gonna be 1 or 2. I don't know which.
Well, burrito is
Sounds like
it's just a
it's a
turkey
safe- I
wrap.
think it's
It
a
should be
safe
number 8.
If you, I wasn't
Oh, yeah.
feeling it. I'm just worried about the cheese part. The cheese aspect is creeping me out. People are
I
gonna
don't
be like,
see.
it's
I don't
got
even
cheese on
think
it.
of the cheese.
But
So
everyone
much cheese
thinks
has
of the cheese.
so much it has cheese on it. Pizza's not a sandwich.
If you're
It's half a
very
sandwich.
confident, you can go for it. But like, I'm worried because of the cheese. Is all I'm saying.
I have to do it. I'm very confident. I don't want to be let down.
This is a sandwich, bro. That's fucked
Let's
up.
fucking go.
This was my number 2.
That was close. It was 4.
It was my number 2 or 3. Yeah.
This is essentially just a sandwich.
I do.
No.
I don't fucking know now, man.
Well, it's between 2 of them.
I guess it's
obviously.
burrito. I guess.
It's not going to be 2 things that are sandwiches, so it's going to be the other 2.
Burrito makes no sense to me because it's functionally so similar to a turkey wrap. How could one of them be number 3 and the other one be number 7?
Well, so here's the logic there. So a turkey wrap is just a turkey sandwich, swapping out the bread part.
Okay, I accept.
You're not getting a burrito, like the ingredients of a burrito on bread.
Tortas.
Like you're not ordering that. Shut up, Justin. Don't poke holes.
He is extremely right.
Okay, it makes sense. I disagree with the logic, but it does make sense.
No one's
does,
choosing a
it really
torta. Shut up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I applaud you for being able to see the forest through the trees. It makes no sense to me.
You found them all.
Yeah, meatball sub 8 is what I was hoping. I was like, that's gotta be.
that
The
makes sense.
crazy part is that
Subbing it,
meatballs.
dude.
Meatball sub
How is
8.
meatball sub 8 hot dog 5? They're
Sub
like
know,
is
because
just
they're the same
Sub
thing.
is just a way to say sandwich.
They're not the same thing. Man.
It's the
It's
same
different
thing.
meat. Okay,
It's meat
it's a
in a
ball of meat
tube-shaped
versus a
bread.
tube of meat.
Where are you building?
It's a
I think if you
smaller
sliced
bun
hot dogs
versus a
and
bigger
put them
bun.
on
It's
hero bread,
how are
It's
you,
the same thing.
no, it's not. Different bread.
what? A sub bun is different. Oh, fuck
This is a great
off.
question.
This is an insanely good question.
Super villain layer.
You know what this shit is? I'm not letting it go, by the way.
No rush.
You know the meme image that's like, "Hi Sharon," "Oh hi Doug," and then it's the other dude comes in and says, "Oh hi Sharon," and she picks up the phone and says, "Human resources." That's when burritos at the function, they're like, "Hi burrito." When turkey wraps at the function, "Hello human resources."
Popular. 8 to most popular. First.
It's the same thing. She should not be calling. She should be calling human resources for both or for neither.
What is the worst though? I think the worst is City Skyscraper. It's so boring.
I agree.
That's
It's
my
the most
number
boring
one.
Oceanside Mansion is
You're
the
number
right.
1. You're so boring, dude.
You guys are insane.
You
You know how
Volcano
convenient it
Road.
would be to have your villain lair in a walkable
Yeah,
city?
did you get
Oh my
arrested?
god, dude is thinking realistically, bro. It's a cartoon.
Why do I want to live in a volcano? This shit fucking would kill me, bro.
That's how. What?
That's
You don't gotta
not
pay
the spirit of the
taxes in a
question.
volcano.
I think it is the spirit of the question.
No, it isn't.
Volcano
am-
too hot, man.
Have
Your
a
lair
bullshit
being in a
then.
volcano, I think, implies that you've harnessed the volcano. You control that
Exactly.
fucking
Oh,
thing.
you think outer space isn't real? It's too realistic.
The
Am I trying to
road
pick number 8 or
number
number
8.
Yeah,
1?
number
The,
eight.
the
Number eight.
worst
You're trying to find the
supervillain lair.
shittiest one.
The worst supervillain lair.
We guessed
They get
City
skyscraper.
skyscraper.
I know what it
people-
is now.
I thought
think.
Chad had some imagination, but I guess
I have
I
no
like
idea, by the way.
Oceanside Mansion, honestly.
Bro, that was my
I do
number
think it's
2.
Oceanside
Dumb
Mansion.
as hell.
No,
That's
this
my
is too
number
wacky.
2. He's goaded! Let's go, bro!
That's insane.
I did
dude,
think
that was
that
my
might be
number
down
like
there.
3.
Really?
Yeah, super villain wants to
I
be
thought that was
Yeah.
going to be 6.
Bunch of
I
broken
solidly
roller
thought that was
coasters.
6.
That's
Plus, there's no amenities nearby.
I want
Hear
to
me
go
out,
back to
Apollo. I think it's still
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper or Oceanside Mansion. Both are boring.
I like the Oceanside Mansion. There's a bit more character there. I think the Arctic also might be a little boring too.
I could see, like, my thinking again is
My
lair in the
1, 2,
Arctic,
3.
no one's coming to get me.
Oh no!
What?
That's my
I think
1, 2,
Arctic,
3.
Arctic was my number 5.
Oh man.
Ryan's not evil pilled. That's all.
I'm gonna go
That's all you gotta take
skyscraper.
away from this.
Yeah.
Well, you're like you're evil, but you still got to do some work. It's very convenient to do
Superman.
work in the city, man. Lots of people live
This
there.
should be 8. Like
You
this
guys
kid
are
should be 8.
crazy, man.
Lex
Bro, go buy an
Luthor,
apartment. Like, what are
skyscraper.
you?
That's
it's
what I'm
your
saying.
dude. You're gonna be right next to all the shit,
Maybe
man. You're
it's
gonna be.
fucking-
What about the FBI and all these people?
Oceanside
Yeah, what
Mansion.
are you villaining against?
Yeah.
You've
I'm
paid
not-
them off. You've paid them
Yeah,
off.
they paid them off.
Brother, I don't know. Mouth, do you have an idea? Because I have no idea.
Yeah, Ryan's picturing his ass in Trump Tower.
Outer space is pretty badass for a supervillain because you're super rich. You could have like space lasers pointed at the Earth.
Okay, I have
would
11
like
seconds.
The Arctic or Ocean.
Arctic could be.
Arctic or
okay.
Oceanside
Arctic
Mansion.
it should be
Yeah,
down
choose
there.
one. Choose one.
of
I'm
those.
trusting him. Yeah, he's insane, man. He's, he
Superman's
knows.
in the Arctic, right?
Dude, no one's gonna come get you if you have your Arctic
It's
fucking lair.
And if they did, it would be like a
it's
6
the
set
thing
piece.
that- The fact that skyscraper's above these two, just yeah, okay,
It does blow my mind. It's got to be skyscraper or mansion.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
one or
picking
the other.
skyscraper, dude. Like, I'm so mad.
It's got to be.
That's crazy
Okay.
to me. That's insane to me.
It's so boring.
It's fucking sick, bro. You get do
It's
your
a
villainry and then go
high-rise,
see a
man.
show at night.
Oh my god, dude.
What if?
What the fuck are you gonna do in a volcano, bro?
I threaten
Be
the world with all
evil.
the lava and,
So-
and
so-
bring the show to me.
So
Ryan
this has
has
gotta
no
be-
idea how to be evil. I think is
This
what
has got to be Oceanside, man.
Yeah,
it's
I
the most
agree.
boring of the.
It's like
the
it's nice.
remainders.
It's too cute.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
supervillain.
yeah, yeah.
They're right.
Yeah.
They're right. I hate to say
They're
it,
right.
but they're right.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
I will say I had it a little bit higher than this. So
This shit would have been my fucking 8th.
This is my number 2.
I think the
talking about-
castle's
It's,
cool.
it's outer
Castle's
space,
cool,
bro.
dude.
Lab Dr. Giro, are you freaking kidding
No,
me?
these are
That's
also cool. I agree. This is cool too.
Yeah,
but,
this
like,
This is my
was gonna
top
be-
5. Everything that's
This is gonna
left.
be this is gonna be
That should be
high on my
higher.
list.
That
I
should
mean,
be higher.
I feel like it's outer space. I know you're gonna roast me over this, but it's something. When you're an adult, it's the kind of thing you have to consider. How are you gonna get shit to your outer space base? How are you gonna build it? How are you gonna get supplies? How are you gonna get
I
labor?
hate this guy.
You're a
Okay,
super villain.
I'm gonna point to the thing that
Super.
says
At least
supervillain.
on
Yeah,
Earth, the
supervillain.
people and the supplies are on Earth. You don't have to shoot a rocket at it.
How does Captain America live? Like the shield must be so heavy. How does he even get that shit up, man? Like
He's got the super serum. There's an explanation. How am I gonna build an outer space lair? It doesn't make any sense.
You have an evil space
You're
elevator,
supervillain.
okay?
Why don't they?
Follow.
Right.
yeah,
Put your,
I got
put
this,
your
I got
head in
this.
like
You got this, you
Brainiac.
got
I got this, man.
Okay.
You got
yeah, yeah.
nanobots. You're Tony Stark levels of money.
Big Spooky
okay?
Castle
I
is my
don't
number
know
1.
between the two of these. I genuinely don't know.
I feel like volcanoes. Well, I'm not gonna say
Volcano
it.
was my number
I-
one. I already said it.
I-
I said it.
I can't even fucking. I have no idea. No.
I think I'd
No,
rather be in a
Your opinion doesn't
volcano
fucking
because
matter,
it's
is what we
on
know.
Earth. So I'm choosing space number 2.
I think space
I think this is
number
right. I think
one.
this is right. Yeah.
Okay.
At least the volcano's on Earth.
Bro's like volcano's too hot. Number one answer, volcano.
Well, it is too hot.
I wouldn't want. Volcano. I didn't even choose.
It's lava, bro. I mean, I don't know. It's like the second hottest thing in the universe.
Did you try?
Oh, we all made it.
Hey,
Fair.
Oh man.
Hot dog is there.
So we can play some Job while we're here.
Oh,
We are here.
We are here.
I know
do
Justin
like
loves Job. I
It's-
don't hate it.
I will say I like it, and sometimes it's really bad.
Wait, are you gonna show the code? No.
Yeah.
I think it's important to mix
But not the
in some
password.
normal
Yeah,
words
yeah, yeah.
and some not normal words. You gotta
Yeah.
have both. If you
I try to
only have
answer
one,
truthfully.
If
but-
you only have one, it doesn't work.
There should
Yeah,
be like
Jay-Z.
a macro on your clipboard that just posts like 12 of the most vile words and then like the 100 most common English words. And you could just paste it in there for the first 3 rounds. What do you believe in?
What do you believe in?
I believe the government badly, motherfucker. Apollo, blow them cocks, gobble them up. You need to.
Okay. That's clear.
I told you I had a lot of fun.
Nah.
You need to.
You need to. The fate of the world depends on it. What the fuck does sebaceous mean?
Sebaceous? A gland that emits oil?
I know you wrote it.
I didn't write it.
What the fuck?
I wrote it.
Oh.
Hopefully that accepted. I had it typed out.
The new intern is much.
The new intern is much, much smarter than you. How do you assert yourself? I fuck a hole into the new intern.
Jesus
Shoot
Christ.
new intern in their member.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Both just really aggressive.
Yeah, but I think calling it a member makes it funny.
Even more.
It softens it a little bit. The first one's crazy.
Unhinged.
Oh, someone gave me the words, man. I didn't know what to do.
I do like you only had to capitalize the.
How would you command attention during the quarterly budget report?
How would you command attention during the quarterly budget report? Start moaning during
You fucker.
You're gonna
Oh, yeah,
yak,
yeah.
but I would dingle dangle bing bing bong.
Oh man, that's rough.
Oh, that's a boinks and binks moment right
oops.
there. For
I
sure.
meant to vote. They're both so good, so I couldn't pick.
Okay, well,
I'm redoing mine. I don't know if I have time.
13 seconds.
Bold decision. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh no, mine's
Oh god, he's losing it. He's stressed out.
My shit sucked, so this shit sucks too, but I think it sucks less.
mine sucks.
I will fuck a hole here. I fuck it. I won't decompose for million years. Fuck you, you. I will smoke weed. I won't stop.
Vote for your favorite now.
Yeah.
The right one is like when a rapper is on trial and they start reading the lyrics.
I knew I was gonna get beat down.
I pivoted from I will pull the longest member and I won't hate it.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, but it was I won't hate it. It was,
I will wear pants. I won't wear anything else.
That's pretty good.
I will eat stuff like a dog. I won't kill America children. I will figure that out, you stupid bitch. I won't really.
fuck.
God, he's good.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Ooh.
I want like 2,500 points because I sold it.
You did. I'm so happy you read it the right way. that landed it.
I mean, that was outrageous. My dumbass actually thought I had a chance.
He was way in the lead.
Congratulations. You're our new authority custodian of culture.
Yeah, but his A is kind of misaligned.
The fuck, man. Damn it, man.
Now, while we're here, we have to do one wheel here because it's in the pack.
That's true.
It just makes more sense. But we're only going to do one.
Uh-huh.
That's respectful. We usually do 4, so.
We usually do like an hour.
Fuck me.
I knew a shocking amount of these, but I don't know if I know them enough.
Bro, I clicked so many. I
Can't be
have no
that
idea.
one.
Me when
I would
tied the-
specified necktie, huh?
They did.
as opposed to, oh, I see. As opposed to like just a rope.
A knot. Mine
Are
was
you
like
telling
the
me
whole
fisherman's
middle.
might not be right?
Oh no.
Oh,
Kelvin was one.
Eldridge one.
Wow, we all did horrible.
Me tying the Eldredge Nodge and seeing.
It's so fucked, man. We're getting to the point where we can't finish a single sentence.
That's messed up, man. I used to be so much sharper.
Why did he have 4 and I only had 2?
Why do I never get to spin on the first round?
It's weird.
You will spin my slide. Oh no, you're not gonna.
Yes!
He's been waiting so long for this fucking moment. Well, we're giving points to Justin, right, guys?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yay! Make 2 other players swap points.
No.
Hook it up, Ryan. Hook it up.
Anvil?
I have to give Mouth Apollo's points
Why?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Go
because
play another wheel.
because Mouth deserved to get the power slice as well, and he didn't.
You know what? He's actually right.
Just tell me you're the most scared of me. I'll
This
believe it.
fucked up. I see how it is.
I'm going on all 3, Justin.
Can you leave me the bottom one so I can put all 3 of my pieces on it?
No.
He's gonna put all 3 of his pieces on the
I'll
bottom.
do it. I'll do it though if you let me. Did you tell me the truth? Because I won't do it if you didn't.
I'm not saying anything.
You're a piece of shit.
I didn't go on any of them.
Yeah,
I
you
knew
did.
it.
No, I didn't.
Whoa, what the fuck? It just okay,
That was weird. Yeah, I saw it
Yeah,
there
it was
too.
on
I
there
saw
and
it
then
there
it
too.
disappeared.
I got the solo 2X.
He
I got
did.
cold feet. Nope.
You're up. Grinding to a halt.
Yeah. No! They
The
greased
opposite
it.
of the magnet, bro.
They greased it.
I blew on it, man.
It's your turn.
That mouth 2x.
This shit was waxed, bro. Oh my god.
Oh no. He needs this so bad, man.
This is my life, man.
Oh, this is like playing poker with the guys at the grocery store.
I need
What does
self
that even mean?
What?
They used we used to play poker, and one time a guy lost, and he stood up and was like, "I fucking count on this, bro. I make money here. I count on this." And everyone in the room's like, "All right, fucking
No, he
don't want to
just
be
got
here
there.
anymore, bro."
He just fucking got there, man.
This is
He's not
the you know, only when I spin this does it matter.
Dude, he's so quiet.
Dead. Noob.
Can I at least get the power slice? Oh.
Nope. I do not want to spin.
Give me the 2x.
That's a lot of points.
Corey, hit that 2x and Mouth just wins.
Do it.
Yay! No!
Hey.
So let's go. We're back in this. We're back in this.
Give me some fucked up shit nobody knows but me. Some fucked up shit, man. Steps. I was gonna say steps in shaving your head, but Corey's here.
I mean, it's just shave it. What do you mean?
You'd think so. You'd think so.
Gotta exfoliate.
Oh, I'm always bad at this one.
Oh, this is so easy.
I mean, maybe I have to go back to like
Cyclops'
5-year-old
eyes
me.
are a
I know,
portal
like,
to
two of
a
these
dimension
motherfuckers.
of pure energy.
Some of these are pretty obvious.
What? That's what she does. Fuck you.
I was
It's
locked
so hard
the
to read
fuck
all these,
in,
man.
bro. I was locked in.
Shit. No. No.
What? I got one wrong. Excuse me?
No.
Yes. Oh.
How did I get? Wait, what
No!
does she do?
Dude, I knew like
went
two
too
of these
slow.
motherfuckers.
They're
I got so
all
lucky.
they're all named after the thing that they do.
For the most part, yes.
How did I only get 7?
I got down to 3 and I had no
I gotta
idea.
go
And I got
Yeah, no,
lucky.
I had Rogue. Who knew Rogue was energy absorption?
Anybody who's ever
I did not know that.
known anything about the X-Men?
So not me.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. You should see the first couple movies. They're pretty good.
I watched them when I was too young to remember. I love these. These are my moment.
Justin,
Tomo.
bug.
Oh my God, there's a lot. I'm tapped. Fast.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
I got one
Nine.
that you didn't get.
Chug!
Oh,
Drugs!
I didn't get pug or drug.
You guys all stole my words.
Drug
Slug is
either.
not a word.
Pug.
You stole my words.
Slug, thug.
Slug is not a word.
I got.
Why
I
did he
felt
say
so good
something
that.
about? Why did he say something about? Oh, drug. That's what. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I didn't get drug either.
Oh,
He gave a hint
snug.
for that.
I got smug.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did.
It's anyone's game.
Yep. You and Justin have the same fucking amount again.
Wow, yeah, look at that.
What if I win?
Damn.
What if I?
I only have 2 slices, so I'm
All
kind
right,
of.
I'm for real going on the 2 X's this time.
I'm touched.
You don't even need it. It doesn't matter.
Well, my ass
That's
is
true.
then going on the 2 slices because if a 2X gets spun, I need to be in on the mix.
I didn't hit the 2 X's.
Fuck you, man.
I don't need them. It was right.
Well, I got 3
spinning.
solos.
Oh, dude, I'm spinning. That's so good for me because there's so many freebies. Let's hit it. Let's get it.
That
Give
is
me
a good time.
freebie.
It is a good time to spin first. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Corey's
cry,
gonna win.
bro.
It's
I'm
over.
gonna cry.
It's not over till it's
No,
over, man. It's not
no.
over till it's over, man.
I knew all the
He's too
X-Men.
He's too cocky. Ain't no way. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss.
Yes.
Let's go. Suck it.
Fuck, dude, my odds are so low now because I can't.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Justin,
Justin.
hit that
Let's
power
go.
slice. Hit that power slice. No,
Oh, baby.
We should vote to kill Justin. Kill.
It doesn't matter.
Not
Man. It's
until I
just
spin
gonna
No.
Oh fuck! It's the gimme wheel. It's the gimme wheel.
Please. Yes.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Somebody up there likes me, bro. Let me spin.
What the hell?
Let me. Yes.
Land on our
Don't.
2x.
Don't.
Oh, he got it. It's over.
Oh my god! Oh
It's
no!
over.
There's only 2 blank spots on this fucking
Universe,
wheel, bro.
You have the chance to do the funniest thing possible.
It does. It does.
Somebody
You
up
have
there
to-
likes
does.
me.
To do the funniest
Come
thing.
on.
Don't fuck this up.
I gave
on.
it a good spin. That's all my strength.
Man.
Shall answer your most meaningful.
Oh, okay. One game. One game.
Justin,
will
we
wheel.
dropped the bag, bro.
Oh, God, he's still typing.
One game. One game. That's all we needed. Hey, thank you, librarian. Thank you.
Remember this day.
Damn sense.
Of true enlightenment.
Holy. All right, different pack. Any
Amazing.
recommendations? Any suggestions?
Quiplash. When was the last time we did Quiplash?
You know what? It was a long time ago. It's good to be back. 3 things MacGyver needs to make a bomb. Some string, a clock, and pussy. Patience, the sun, and lots of time.
Why? For some reason, the way you read that first one sounds exactly like this old guy on TikTok who eats spicy things. He always says, "Chili pepper, another Thai chili pepper."
In my heart, it was more of a draw, like pusher. But that was also nice.
Thai chili.
I gotta see this, man. This sounds pretty good.
Pit red, my candy.
Carolina Reaper and some Mama Lisa's chili oil.
I
You're
gotta.
not just voting for pussy, Ryan.
I thought yours was like true.
Next one.
The worst thing you could stick in a toaster. Wonder Bread or A5 Wagyu streak with Zesy club sauce.
A nice grilled streak.
Grilled streak with Zesy.
A5 Wagyu streak with Zesy club
Spelled
sauce.
the damn word wrong. Man. It's such an easy win, dude.
Was it?
I liked it.
Can I R tap your C? What was it?
Or take your C.
It's still mouth.
It's good. I can't deny it. It's
I'm
good.
trying to type quick.
Every fucking
She
time.
wanted the dump ladings. I got her the hand-pulled noodles too. Lenny face.
I'm a Wonder Bread hater, so I voted.
I appreciate
We
that.
should combine.
What Michelangelo said is he chiseled David's penis.
Oh, no.
That's a tiny little meatballs. Or Mamma Mia, what a salami! I'm glad to see both people went in the same direction.
Y'all understood the assignment.
Oh my god! Incredible, dude.
That is good.
We love Italians here. Oh,
That's not fair. That's not justice.
that's cruel. Honestly, I'm gonna get 0 for that.
I really liked the salami.
What do you mean it's a mouth answer?
This is terrible. This is terrible. I did not like that prompt.
Okay.
That's a mouth
Thai
flavor.
bird's eye chili pepper.
Yes.
Inspired by celebrity chef Guy.
Anyone else, if you're on vacation, your hotel room viewing is always going to be a Guy Fieri show on the Food Network.
We did Gordon Ramsay.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
I just feel like he's always on the Food Network.
I just
So
like
is
to
what's on
turn the hotel TV on and go deaf watching whatever the channel is to begin with. Usually pictures. Oh no.
oh
no.
my god. How?
Something you shouldn't buy at a yard sale. A5 Wagyu streak with Zesy sauce or A5 Wagyu steak with zesty club sauce.
You spelled Zesy wrong.
That's how it was in the first one.
And steak.
That is.
I meant to spell zesty because it was a reference to Arrested Development, but
Remarkably, that was 3 straight prompts with the same answers.
No, you don't get it. You guys don't get it. The joke is that it's spelled right.
You would buy that though.
You never know when you're going to need insurance. You could wake up tomorrow and become a billionaire, but a good one, or realize your insurance expired.
Come on, guys, this is really funny.
don't most like the auto
This prompt
renew?
sucked.
What the fuck, man? They're icing me.
No, the one on the right is clearly better than the one I wrote.
I had your back, man. I had your back. I don't.
I can't laugh. I'm the other guy.
You can. You can always laugh when you get smashed. All right, it's all good.
Excuse me.
It's a great time.
Usually
Wait,
moan a little bit.
Bro, why do you gotta make it weird?
Dick tickling my funny bone.
Oh fuck.
I may have done the thing where I did the opposite of what the prompt said on accident.
You have 4 seconds.
He said 4 seconds, not 4 minutes.
A better name for France. Frank's Red Hot Sauce or French?
How are they somehow similar? That's so weird.
Dude, they should start selling the naming rights to countries. Can you imagine if you were like, you are now landing in Disney Plus presents Zimbabwe?
Wow, that's what you chose. Jesus Christ, man.
You know.
Ryan keeps saving my ass.
What? The Frank's that would be so funny. Oh yeah, where are you right now? I'm in Paris, Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Make up a word for the watery substances that come out of a ketchup bottle when you first squeeze it. Not coon or the angel's share.
This was the Raunch and the Drizz.
Really
That's a
like
classic.
the Angel's share.
I feel like we had this once, and I feel like I vividly remember typing pre-chup.
Pre-chup is very good as well.
I can't forget pre-chup.
Should have typed it, man. I don't remember that shit. Oh, you weren't there. Never mind.
Yay!
Oh, fuck, dude.
Someone in chat.
He's got a recall notice from Costco about a salad kit that we bought last week.
Wait, what kind of salad is it?
The Mexican-style street corn.
Oh, I don't get that. Okay. You're fucked, though. Sorry if that happened to you.
I ate it already. I guess I'm
If
good.
that dill pickle salad gets recalled, I might as well just punch my own
The
ticket.
dill pickle salad's pretty good.
There's been a lot of salmonella outbreaks recently. There was the melon, all the cantaloupe got recalled after it killed like 30 people in nursing homes. Nobody followed that. Nobody follows Salmonella Quarterly, huh?
No,
I don't follow anything, man.
I just avoid it.
I was typing, so I only caught the second half, and I was like this guy Cuomo posting. I think I did that joke right. Maybe. Let me know.
Giuliani posting. Over the course of a lifetime, an average person accidentally eats 10 knuckle sandwiches or expired glizzies.
Witches. And
Not mine. That's not mine.
witches.
Imagine if he said it wasn't his and then it was his.
It's not.
I'm gonna kill myself, man. I can't spell anything right.
I already made the kill myself joke. We can't do 2 kill myself jokes.
You only get one per stream.
You get one per person per stream, okay?
What?
I haven't even made one today.
Okay, well you got one.
If I won the wheel, my question was, am I going to die today? I thought it was good.
Today is crazy.
Man, original Quiplashes were like a meritocracy, huh? They were like, your ass got 0 points.
Yeah.
A good name
Okay.
for an elderly nudist colony. Camp David or Craisins in the Sun.
Camp David is very funny.
I would, as a Canadian, whenever they said like the president's at Camp David, I was always like, that sounds kind of nice. But isn't it just like a bunker or something?
It's a cottage, isn't it? Do they just have like
I think there's a
8,000
bunker there too, right?
Secret Service?
I thought it was like when the president's in danger, he goes to Camp David.
Corey,
It
I
was like
was
when
gonna
shit
go.
was going wrong or
That
something.
sucks. I originally was gonna say Camp Raisin Sacks, and then I was like, no, Camp David. Camp David is far funnier.
The worst things to juggle.
The worst.
Work and life balance, brother, or work and
Okay.
family.
Oh.
Damn.
Man.
We're all sad.
The brother just makes it a little more, personal.
Oh, I should have written hand grenades. Oh, my mistake. Now I get it.
Human feces.
I answered in your voice, Ryan.
Wow.
That's insane! That's like the most fucked up vote I've ever seen.
It's
Well,
the
you had a
brother.
50-50 to choose one.
Yeah, and
What you call a baby Sasquatch? Sasquatch or Babich?
you guys are. I'm the only one laughing at these, man. I think. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Babish?
Funny. I don't always laugh, but I think it's funny.
You only get 17 laughs a day, so you got to be very judicious with them.
That's true.
Corey just used like 7 of them right there.
That's one. That counts as one.
Bro better hope he's not watching The Big Bang Theory later tonight.
Oh man, dude.
Don't even
Show's not on
mention
the
young
air anymore.
I got laugh insurance.
Old ass joke.
round 2. Fire up the
It's like a Reader's Digest ass joke.
Wow.
Oh no.
I got like 2 points.
Jackbox tomorrow. A Thai chili pepper.
Everyone gets the same one. Okay, soak it in. Hand out your votes.
The government should legalize the meth Olympics, anal, straight marriage, everything, or voting. You know what I wanted to write here was like riding a horse down Main Street on the 3rd Sunday in March. Would anyone understand this joke?
You would have gotten my
That's like
vote.
Okay.
Texas thing, isn't it?
It's like an old law, right?
Yeah, there's always like at the book fair as a kid, there would always be like 200 laws so crazy you won't believe them. It's illegal to lick a lollipop on the 4th of July in Akron, Ohio.
You know, it's legal to tickle a street merchant on a Sunday? Shit like that.
Aw.
I mean, based, but you
They
know,
let you do
it's
that.
not what we're looking for.
Some people.
Yeah.
True.
This would be a cool experiment.
It's true.
He's probably got a jacket with a symbol on it.
Movie about that, man.
What?
What the hell?
What the hell? Mine's funny. You guys suck.
Chat loved it.
They love anal.
They love the idea of it.
Met Holy Olympics.
Yes!
Justin, come on.
I gave all 3 to straight marriage. I'm brave enough to say it, but
I'm gonna champion the cause, man.
It's over.
brave.
They've been discriminated against for too long. My ass is still in fucking last.
I was right.
Nothing
it splits the
fucking
points up,
changed,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. That's so good.
Good games, lads. I had a great time.
Good gaming.
Good games.
All right, later.
Well gamed.
Later.
Well gamed. A Thai bird's eye chili. I gotta see this, man. I gotta see this. All right, I don't know if Kate is gonna be live as a result of the rigmarole surrounding the YouTube. Let me see. Okay, Kate is not going to stream today. I will send Hugh elsewhere.
Because I haven't eaten.
Yeah, go for it.
It will only take a few minutes.
No problem.
Do you
this game?
done?
They are playing Dungeon Born together. Here, you know what? I so rarely get to give Corey the host.
Two against 3 is pretty rough.
I'm going to send you over to Corey, but I want you to be sent over to Corey knowing that he is going to like leave for like 10 minutes or something to eat some food. But then he will be, I did the classic muscle memory. Okay. There you go. Go over to Corey's stream. Enjoy yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Where sometimes I log in and I look at my client. And then I queue up for a game of Valorant. Then I tried to lock Viper, but somebody else locked in. Now I'm playing Torbjorn and I'm building stuff again. Valerie, why don't you come on over, play Valorant? You know what I'm saying? Is this anything? I can't believe we gotta wait 6 seconds for the damn raid timer to go. See ya. Sheesh.